This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 10734 Valley Springs Lane, North Hollywood, California, 91602. Today is January 16th, 2024. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch ABS waste line cleanout located on just outside the kitchen window on the front right-hand corner of the house. And again, this is our...
All right, you ready, boss?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Now the gate on this side is open now.
Yeah. Right. Again. We went ahead and relocated ourselves to the front right-hand corner of the house, just outside the kitchen window. This is our kitchen window. Here, this goes out towards the front of our property, and this goes out towards the rear of our property. And what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic here. And we're just going to attempt to push out from this point and possibly push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. It does appear to be black ABS waistline. Then we immediately transition to what appears to be cast iron waistline. But again, what we'll do is we'll just try to utilize this to help us push all the way out. And again, possibly push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then from there we can pull back and take a good look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my mic here. It does appear that we do have a tie-in in that area. Right around the 3 o'clock, you can see we have a tie-in. So again, we'll just continue to push out. As we push out, it's clear that we're pushing out into a belly in this area. And it does appear that we do have a stoppage in this area. We're going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Fortunately, we're unable to push past this point. We're out approximately 39 feet, 0 inches on the camera monitor, and we just in a dead stop here. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at approximately 6 foot 5 inches deep on the sidewalk, just in front of the house. And what we did is we pulled back about a foot, and we marked it on the inside on the grass. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back from here, and again you can see that we have a large root intrusion in this area. So I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, you can see that you got a large root intrusion in this area. So this is where you're holding the water, holding back water and debris, and able to push past this point. So what we're going to do is when we pull back, we're going to pull back closer to the house, and we'll mark an area there that would need to be excavated and possibly put a two-way mainline sewer clean out there. And from that point, you can have the line hydrojetted and get these roots removed and re-inspect all the way out into the city sewer tie-in. So again, I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we were able to push past that initial stoppage. We did run a bunch of water, so that helped soften it up. We were able to get past that point. And by getting past that point, we're able to push out to the next clean out, or the next large root intrusion. And again, you can see this is a large root intrusion in this area. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back from here. And what we'll do is we'll pull back towards the house, and we're going to mark an area next to the house to where a good location for a mainline sewer clean out would be. More root intrusion in that joint as well. And again, by hydrojetting the line, it would remove these large root intrusions and being re-inspected in order to determine the overall condition of the vitreous clay sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Here you do have a large offset from about the 10 o'clock area going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock. And you can see in that joint as well, you can see a crack just behind the joint here. You can see the crack there. As I pull back, you can see the crack going all the way up and around. So you can see the crack, that white line going around. That's actually a crack that's catching the debris that's filling in the crack. And that's a full diameter crack. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, some more root intrusion in this joint. And again, this large root intrusion in that joint as well. We'll continue to pull back. You can see we're holding water. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And this area here is just holding water. That area there is going to just continue to catch debris, water. Again, there's appears to be a tie-in. That joint. That's possibly our test tee. That's right around our grass area. And that is our transition from vitreous clay to cast iron sewer pipe, and that's out on the property. We're just pulling back under the grass. So that opening there right around the 1 o'clock area, that's our test tee. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. We'll pull back approximately to about 20 feet on the camera monitor, and from there we can locate that area and see where we're located and try to find a good location at the front of the house for a mainline sewer clean out. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see we're in cast iron. It appears to be cast iron sewer pipe. And we'll continue to pull back. And again, what we'll do is continue to pull back. What I'll do is I'll pause here for a moment. We'll locate this area. We'll just see where we're at here. So we're going to pause here. Okay, again, what we're going to do is we're going to continue to pull back. Again, we'll pull back from here. We're going to pull back about another 10 feet. And what we'll do is we'll locate it possibly around 10, 11 feet on the camera monitor, coming back towards the front right-hand corner of the house. Again, some more little bit of debris. And we'll just pull back and see where we make a turn. And now we're pulling up, heading back in towards our waist. So what we'll do is we'll push out to this point here. We'll locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did mark it with a red flag just next to the hose bib and the pressure regulator, just in front of it. We marked it with a red flag at approximately 2 foot 5 inches deep. This area here would be a good location to excavate and possibly put a two-way mainline sewer clean out here. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Again, as we pull back, we transition from cast iron sewer pipe to cast iron waistline. You can see in the cast iron waistline a little short section there through the footing. Got a little bit of buildup and debris. And we're just going to pull back from here. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. We transition back into a black ABS waistline. This is right at the bottom of the kitchen. You just pull up and out of the clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection. What we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment and possibly see if we can run our camera from a clean out at the rear of the house. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the rear right hand corner of the house to a 2-inch ABS waistline Looks like it was probably installed for a washer and dryer that was at the exterior of the property. And again, this is the 2-inch ABS waistline clean out here. This goes out towards the rear of our property, and this goes out towards the front right hand corner of the house. So what we're going to do is we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here, and what we'll do is we'll just push out from here. We'll see how far we can get. Again, it is holding water, so again we're just going to continue to push out, maybe possibly be able to push through and poke through whatever's in there holding back this water, or possibly able to see what's obstructing that area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my mic here. Okay, I went ahead and pushed in, and we are at some sort of an obstruction here at approximately 19 feet. Can't get past this point, and again, still holding water. I can't see what the obstruction is, so I don't want to put too much pressure on my camera lens and push through, and possibly push through the pipe or get my camera stuck as well. So at this point, we're still holding water, so we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, this area here is just located inside the bathroom. There's a full bathroom in the house, and it's just located in that area, just underneath the bathroom. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as I mentioned, we're just holding water in this area, so we really can't see anything. We just know that we have a obstruction here, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back. Pull back from here. You can see this area is just completely holding water. Would possibly need to possibly run a jetter through here as well, just to see if we can push through whatever the obstruction is, or possibly take a look underneath the house to see if we possibly have a break or some sort of obstruction in there. Everything else from the front of the property seemed to be passing through, which would be the kitchen. This area here is picking up the laundry, possibly the laundry room, kitchen. I'm sorry, the laundry room and the bathroom. And as we pull back, you can see we pull back and we pull back out of the belly there. And it does appear to be ABS plastic in that area, but again, it's very hard to see the rest of the pipe. So again, we did pull up and out of that area, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.